Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. Tonight, it'll be Long Beach going up against Los Angeles. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Here we go. And it's going to be Los Angeles. Off the tip. Johnson with it. Pass to Wembanyama. Johnson with it. Now defended by Jokic. 5 on the clock. Yao misses. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Long Beach. From deep three-point territory. The long-distance three is barreled.
Well, knowing Jokic, you can believe he's going to hit that shot.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Chambers. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
Jokic fires from way outside. And Long Beach hits again from deep.
Well, defenders aren't expecting a 7-footer to pull up, but Jokic isn't the same as every other center.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Wembanyama. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Long Beach. It's a three-point game. Johnson the screen. Wembanyama with it. Guarded now by Shaq. 2 on the clock. Outside for Wembanyama. Off target from three-point range. Long Beach on offense. Oh, look at that.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
And that's how you take it to the rim, with authority.
To the inside. And taken away by Johnson. Pass to Chambers. Back to Johnson. From the arc. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Shaq.
You want to figure out ways to get to the line, get some easy chances.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And he makes all 3.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Here's Wembanyama. Still without a basket. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Down low. Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Chambers. Magic Johnson. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for LA. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Pass to Anthony. With the drive. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And this is why you can't give Anthony a lane, because this guy will run all over you.
Avdia gets the bucket.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And here's Los Angeles. And Caro outside. Back to Pippen. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Olajuwon's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Avdia's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Long Beach. Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Anthony. Now, here is O'Neal. Avdia with it. Now Anthony defending. Outside Dang. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Banchero. On the wing, Dang. Still scoreless.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for LA. They trail by 1. Banchero outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Long Beach on offense. Avdia with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Back to Avdia. From deep three-point land. Rebound by Yao. Wembanyama, right side. Cans it from downtown. Chambers got 6.
Well, I love that dish. Wembanyama's so unselfish.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Back to Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Banchero. Pocket 6. Here's Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Good to see him playing downhill like this, moving forward with purpose.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Avdia. Olajuwon. The kick out to Dang. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside. Dang's got 5 points now this quarter. A 3 from Wembanyama. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
27.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's LeBron. Screen by Giannis. To the middle. Giannis rips it down.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Nice seeing Johnson drain the three ball, proving how lethal of a scorer he can be.
James with it. George picks him up. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Sticking with his shot despite the good defense.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Checking in for your home team.
Long Beach on offense.
Nikola Jokic.
Outside, O'Neal. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Giannis outside. Left side, Dang. There's the three. Another miss by O'Neal. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Second team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Pass to Chambers. Back to Wembanyama. Inside. Here's Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Making the smart choice there. Wembanyama's shot isn't there on the pick and roll, so he finds the open teammate.
And Shaq with the slam.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
Los Angeles calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Banchero outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Pippen. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Over to the wing. Back to Giannis. To the right side. Jokic with it. Now Anthony defending. And Giannis throws it down.
Power and grace of Giannis, making it look easy like few others can.
Now here's Anthony. Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Los Angeles leading by 7. Pick by Yao. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Chambers. Hit the putback. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. From deep, Jokic. Rebound by Yao.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Pass to Stojakovic. No good from outside. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. And here is Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Magic flushes it down.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Johnson over to help. And here's Jokic. Now Edey. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. That one is no good. Long Beach trails by 10. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Outside George. The 3 goes down.
Confident shot. Knew he wanted to fire and did not hesitate.
The response triple answers back.
Yeah, he is solid from deep. Can't give Avdija too much of a window.
George sets a screen. Stripped it away. And here comes the break. Beyond the arc. Buries the deep ball.
Yeah, you got to run Dame off that three-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
The long shot, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Well, listen, Deni Avdija is a key piece of this offense. He's got size at 6'9". He can shoot it, has really good passing numbers, and the best part, he's still improving.
Johnson outside. No good, and a chance to end the run right there. On Beach with the ball. Dang with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. To tie it up. He drills the 3.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Wembanyama. Wembanyama, what a high release on the three.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Knocks down the three.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Paolo Banchero.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with the win.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. What do you think we're going to see here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. We'll see you next time